Good morning. It's Saturday. The older two kids are at hockey and I am home with Henrik. It's been a pretty crazy week. Lots of stuff sort of happened. Our car shut off in the middle of a drive. They couldn't figure out what was wrong. Henrik was sick all week. Basically, I put everything on hold. I canceled a couple of projects as well, postponed a couple of projects, and just sort of focused on him. Anyway, so it's been kind of nutty and unusual around here. So anyways, what I ended up doing, yesterday the kids ended up having a PA day and Michael took the day off. So we got our weekend started a bit early, but a pretty common question that I have from a bunch of you is, how do I stay organized and what do I do? And you've probably seen in my Instagram, my board, my dry erase board. So I'm gonna show you kind of how I organize that. And then give you some tips on like what I found to be pretty helpful for me. So let's go. Okay, so first of all, I found this dry erase board at HomeSense here in Canada. It's simple, it's calendar based, but I've seen tons of different brands that have had it. If you're in the States, I would check places like Target or Home Goods. Home Goods is actually HomeSense. Same company owns it, but it's the US version. So in August, I realized it was just, it's crazy. Like with 3 kids, different schedules, my schedule, Michael's schedule, like it's just impossible to organize everything. And although I was using my iPhone calendar, it's just really not enough. So this is a much easier way. It's super visual and makes a lot more sense. So I'll just show you kind of how I put it together and the kind of stuff I put in there. The idea with the calendar is this. I want to put everything in here that we need to know. So kids' schedules, school schedules, both Henrik, Magnus, Johannes. So that's 3 different schedules, 3 different dates. Then I need to put in things like my workouts. I also put in my my work, so the date that things are due to go live, either on the blog or on my Instagram, both from like an organic perspective and client work, and also important meetings, and then anything extra like dinner dates with friends or Michael's Christmas party or whatever. So let's get started. My writing is horrendous, by the way. So please do not judge. I write like a 2-year-old. Okay, so the first thing is, this is the kids' school calendar. So I'm gonna write that in. Okay, so now that that's written in, I just did all the numbers. I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer so you can see kind of like the details that I focus on. Oh, Maddie, there's no one there. She always thinks there's someone at the door, and it's usually a squirrel. Right now is actually the 8th, so we're over here. I'm really late with doing, so I'm not going to bother going back and writing whatever we need to do. So for example, first thing, elastic orders are due. Christmas bazaar. So Magnus, Christmas concert, and then we have Johannes. Civvies Day, last day of school. Then I'm gonna look at Henrik's schedule for his school. No school. So he's not even going to school that day. He has holiday. Henrik, I'll just put an H, open house. And then hockey. Hockey, 8 a.m. Johannes, hockey, 30 p.m. I give you baby. All right, so now I'm going to look at my schedule. This is Anna's schedule. So, Anna, dinner. I have a girls' dinner tonight, 7:40. All right, so I've laid out some of my blog stuff that I'm doing for this week. Now what I'm gonna do, so down here there's a big open space and it's a notes section. So what I like to do in my notes section is write in the things that I need to work on. So photo shoots that I need to do, write-ups that I need to do, like almost like a to-do list. So first I'm gonna write to shoot. Okay, so the way I've separated it is my shoot of my own personal things, whether they're for giveaways or for Instagram. And this is like independent of the organic stuff that I do just on a regular basis. I like to, there's some things that I pre-schedule. So for example, I'm giving away a Veer wagon on my Instagram. So I want to shoot the wagon so that it's ready to be shown on my Instagram feed, if that makes sense. And I have to do that one today, Saturday, because it's actually going live today. So by the time you guys watch it, the giveaway is in progress. The link is below. You guys can win like an $800 Veer wagon. It is the best thing ever. So you definitely need it. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna write in though is now I'm gonna write in my workouts. I don't know exactly what my reps are going to be. My runs change from week to week depending on what my coach gives me, but I do know what my BBG days are, and I do know what my pre-scheduled run days are, so I can at least write it in that I have to do a run that day. So here, for example, the 9th, I know I have to do a run. All right, so I've put all of that in. One other thing that I do, which isn't, it's kind of like an as it goes, sometimes I write in dinner ideas, especially if I'm not gonna be here, so if someone else is coming in to take care of the kids or organize the kids, whether it's my mom, my dad, Michael, whatever it is, I write that in here. Now December is a little bit light. Johannes is missing a whole bunch of stuff, so usually every other Wednesday he has communion prep, but that will start up again in January. There's also Kumon that's done on Tuesdays, that's not in here. Starting next month, there's also going to be another activity for him because he wants to play soccer or basketball, so we gotta kind of figure that out. But essentially this is sort of how I keep things organized. Come here, baby. So this is how I keep my life and so on organized. So once I have everything written in here, what I do is I go into my phone and I put in the super important dates, like for example, the kids' Christmas concerts and things like that. I put them in our shared calendar. No. Siri thinks I'm talking to her. So once I have those super specific, like the really, really important dates, like the kids' Christmas concerts, usually I will put it in my calendar with a reminder to myself, and then I share that with Michael, make sure he has it in his calendar and that we are in line. So this is sort of what works for us. It's been not too bad since September. It's better than just the strict iPhone app, which I find is kind of confusing. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed our video. Hopefully it was helpful. Remember to subscribe if you enjoyed it, and you guys can follow me on my Instagram and all my other channels. To be honest, Instagram is where I post the majority of my stuff on a daily basis, and I'm more than happy to answer questions there. So see you guys in the next video. Say bye. Do you want to say bye? Bye. Bye.